Welcome to the first ever highlight reel of the Acknowledged Action podcast. Join us as we showcase powerful moments from our incredible guests, Ben Monnette, Joshua JT Frank, and Nick Lavery. Stay tuned for details on an upcoming speaking event featuring these remarkable individuals at the end of this highlight reel. Thank you for watching and enjoy the highlights.
When we fail, we grow, right? I've heard the quote of fail once, fail again, fail better, right? And I always look at, high achievers, these individuals that have done amazing things. You know how many times they had to fail to get to that part, right? And so also, understand and be comfortable with failure, right? Understand that we are going to fail. We are going to overreact when we should not have. We are going to allow someone to talk to us in a way that we don't want to be talked to and say nothing, right? And no response, or have a higher response.
Yeah.
And then we're going to beat ourselves up afterwards, right? I should have done this, or I could have done this, like playing the coulda, woulda, shoulda game. It's like, learn, understand that, okay, I didn't do it correct. I wish I would have, but I did not. What can I learn from that? What can I grow from that, right? That's the growth through adversity mindset.
I'm a firm believer you become what you surround yourself with. You're in the military, you surround yourself with the right people, you're going to excel, right? There's a standard.
Yeah.
And I didn't practice that when I got out. And I was not doing well. And I came back east. I flew back east for a wedding. And a good buddy of mine, Matt, was getting married, and he lived in Annapolis. I was home for a week, and I was around positive people, doing good things that cared for me, and it's what I needed. That was the medicine I needed. That I'm not doing well. I need to make some massive changes in my life. I got on a plane. I flew back to California. I sold everything I had, which wasn't much. I packed up a Jeep Wrangler. I sold the back. I had nothing. Everything I owned fit in a Jeep Wrangler, to include my dog, and I left. I left town. I got rid of everything, collected anyone who owed me any money, and then just got on the road and left.
Humility is a tool that's to be used. Humility, aggressiveness, discipline. Humility is a choice, just like all these other things that you can choose to do. So while it makes me proud that people recognize that, it's not altruistic, right? It's not like I am humble solely because I want you to think I'm a good person. Now, that's a good thing. I'm humble more significantly because it helps me be a better version of me. That may sound selfish, which is kind of the irony of humility sounding selfish, but it's absolutely true. Humility is an offensive weapon. And once you decide to leverage it and wield it, then you come across as a good person and people want to be around you. And, that's a great benefit to it. But humility is something that we can choose to use to make us better, regardless of what it is we're trying to do.
Thank you for checking out the first ever Acknowledged Action highlight reel. Ben Monnette, Joshua JT Frank, and Nick Lavery are incredible sources of support, guidance, and inspiration. Now imagine seeing all three in one venue. If you're listening before October 5th, 2024 and are in the Philadelphia or Wilmington, Delaware area, don't miss the chance to attend the Consequence of Habit second annual speaker series featuring Nick Lavery and Ben Monnette. Thanks again for tuning in. This is the Acknowledged Action podcast.